Okay, that might be it. I think that might have done it. Okay, good. Okay, hello. It's been like 10 minutes. I've been trying to like get this together, get this working right for 10 minutes. Okay, sorry, I've been like just looking and checking and stuff. Okay, hello, hi. Sorry about that. Stream internet difficulties. For some reason, my internet is not going like through my computer correctly for some reason on my wireless card. I think I updated the wireless card driver and it doesn't like that. Maybe I have an old driver and a new kernel or something. I just updated stuff and that might be the reason why it's not working. So I ended up basically going through my cell phone. I'm USB tethered through my cell phone, and the cell phone is picking up the hotspot. So it's like it's a weird kind of setup, but it's really reliable and really solid, I think. So that should be really good. That should work fine. All right, so hello, how's everybody doing? We're late. Sorry for starting late. Interruptions, but we're gonna keep going and get some stuff done. So let's get some music going. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this screen tear. Nobody wants that. Let's see. Seems to be a pretty good volume. Maybe a little quieter. Maybe just by a tad. And we should be ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead and see what we have so far. Alright, so we have camera controls. We have movement, we have jumping, we have coyote jump, which is where you walk off the edge and you can still jump. I only have like a quarter second though, so it's very like slight, like that. Okay, so that's pretty good, pretty good. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So one thing I would like to do is have it so that you can, it'll spawn dust clouds when he walks, but to do that, I'm not quite sure how to do that. So there's a few things we're probably gonna end up doing. One is mouse control for the camera, because I have keyboard, but no mouse for the camera, and then I have joystick controls. So I'd like to add a ability to move the camera with the mouse. So that's what we're gonna be doing, I guess, next. And then also I'd like to implement some ability to like hang on to edges. How exactly, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing raycast, and we'll see when we get there. So, let's see. Okay. So we'll say... Okay, so we already have it set up, I think, correctly, where the joystick should like control the right analog stick should control the camera. So we're gonna just also add in the mouse movement. So road speed minus equal, I guess, let's see, we'll just do it like this. Input dot mouse get mouse axis. No, let's see. I need to get the mouse axis somehow. Also, I'll need to warp the mouse position every frame to the middle of the camera, middle of the window rather. Adam P says, "Hey Solroon, have you thought of having Pop lean slightly into his turns?" Yes. Yes, I have. I have just not implemented anything about it yet. Marco Junior says, once again, the man cannot, not even internet interruptions can stop. Solar Loon, take it away, man. Thank you. Okay, let's see. We need to search for a mouse. We need to get... Let's see. I'm not sure if they have a... Okay, I can get the mouse position in the viewport. That might be what I end up doing. It doesn't seem like there's like a local movement axis, which I get. It'd be nice to add that. That would be a cool thing to add. Okay, we'll do it like that. So what we're gonna do is cam helper. We're gonna get for our old mouse pose equals vector 2. I guess we could just say null. That's fine. And we'll set the old mouse position to be. Leonard Mayer says set mouse mode. Let me see. I'm not sure too. I'm not too familiar with Godot. What does that do? Mouse mode visible, hidden, captured. Oh, captured. Oh, okay. The mouse will be hidden and unable to leave the game window, but it will still register movement and mouse button presses. Cool. So then, well, if it registers movement, then that means that there's a way to check to see if the mouse is moved. Apart from... There's a way to see if the mouse is moved. Mouse motion. Okay, here we go. Cool. Okay, so we can use this. Okay, that's what we'll have to probably end up using. Liad says it's not pronounced Godot, it's Godot. Well. I'll try to do something about that. David Mayer says, yeah, I actually liked watching you program. Thank you. Thank you very much for stopping by, everybody. Leonard Mayer says, I wish Godot had a nice IK node, maybe 3.1. I'm not too sure. Well, yeah, I don't know anything about IK or anything about Godot's current capabilities too much, but yeah, nice IK would be nice. Always useful. Okay, so this is what we're going to be using, and this uses the input processing feature. So what we're going to do, let's see, true, we want to set process input. We want to process it. This is probably going to be an event, I guess. Let's print out the event. There was an error somewhere else? Yeah, okay, here. So we don't want that, okay. Nope, didn't like that. Let's see. Alright, so we don't need an old mouse position anymore. Okay, so we have mouse motion events, very nice. So we say if event dot type. Let's see. I guess I can't do that. Let's see. I'm trying to find out what is an event exactly. Mouse motion event. It extends an input event. Okay. So input events have like a type or something? Or do I, let's see, I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a way to like do, is it a type, a certain type, or something to that effect? Let's see. If event, Liat says is if event is. Okay, thank you. Input event mouse motion. Thank you. Then we can say print event dot speed, I think. I'm not sure what the metric is for like how fast these like what these are. Let's see. I'm also seeing a lot of duplicates. Maybe not. Okay. All right. This is not bad. So let's try this real quick. We'll just store that in a variable. event.speed. Excuse me. Okay, so we did this up here. Cool. So cam rote equals mouse. Well, we already have mouse speed, I guess. Since we already have mouse speed, then we can just directly add it to the rote speed. So we don't have to do that. We can do that like that. We can say rote speed dot plus equal mouse speed dot x. Let's just try that real quick. Mark Hujan Ray says, I think it's tracking mouse position relative to the screen. No? Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. Because I'm like, yeah, it's well, maybe not. It's not really moving. Oh, because it's clipped. That's right, okay. Times 0.01, we'll say. Okay, that might be exactly what we want. So we want to set mouse mode. That's the viewport. So we want to get the root. No, get tree dot get dot. Okay, get viewport dot set mouse mode. Was that correct? Nope. Let's see. Set mouse mode input dot set mouse mode. And we want to set the mouse mode to input dot mouse mode captured. Okay, it's sensitive, which is good. Let's see. Let's print out mouse speed. Oh, yeah, let's print out. Yeah, no, I don't have to do that. I can actually debug it over here. So, what I need to find is the cam helper. There it is. Mouse speed, okay. Oh, okay, so the mouse speed isn't set back to 0. Okay, we want to set the mouse speed to that x equals 0, okay. After every frame, because otherwise it's just going to hold. There we go. Liat says it's not working perfectly. There's still something off about that. Liat says, I think you want to use event.relative, not event.speed. Let's see. What's the difference? Relative is mouse position relative to the previous position, and speed is just mouse speed. I'm not sure what that means. Mouse speed. Let's try relative, I guess. That is better. It's off a little bit, but that's way better. I just need to be. It's also kind of like slow. Let's try that. 0.1. Oh no, wait. There's no way to. Okay, we'll have to make a button binding to full screen this. If input.key pressed is keyboard dot no. Is action just pressed? Is key pressed? Is there an easy way to just like keyboard key pressed? Nope. Alright, well, that's annoying. I'm not a huge fan of like this John Hamilton says, hey, you're using Godot engine. Awesome. Thanks. Or, yeah. It is rather nice. Else if event is input event keyboard key, then event let's see. Pressed. Pressed. Okay, we want pressed. If it's pressed and the scan code. Okay, I got it. well, I guess we want this, and event dot pressed. Let's see, did I do that right? Close all these. Event dot pressed. Okay, it's not a function. If the event is pressed and event dot code is equal to key input dot key F4. Does that exist? Nope. Let's see, search F4. Globe scope. Okay, so I can just say, I guess, F4. Key F4. Okay. Then how do we trigger full screen? OS set window full screen. I guess set window maximize, that's fine. Alright, let's try that. Nope. Expected at end of line. Oh, is that right? Okay. Nope. It didn't like that. Okay. Let's see. Code, is that wrong? Scan code. Okay, scan code. Scan code, okay. There we go, okay. Not os.set get window maximized. There is no such function, is there? Why not? So, okay, is window maximized. Okay, alright, that's fine. Cool. Oh no. Okay, let's see. So the left and right are switched. Leod said, elif, not else if. Always too slow. And Leonard Mayer says, is Windows maximized? Yeah, thanks. Boolean getters are all is instead of get. Okay, I get it. I don't like it. I don't know. I like it, I get the logic behind that, but at the same time, it's like you automatically have getters and setters. So it's like if it's gonna be a getter, I just have it be get, so it's consistent. But at the same time, if it's a boolean, then it is something. It is true or false. So makes sense. Okay. So this is switch. That's what we're looking at. We gotta switch the x and y, or the x rather. And then also we want tilt speed, b plus equal mouse speed dot y times 0.1 probably. This could just be negative. Okay, let's try that. Nope. That needs to be -2. Okay. Is way too sensitive. So we need to add a dead zone. So if event.relative.length, is that right? Is it length? Yeah, okay. Is greater than I don't know, 10? Let's try that. It's a little like rough. What do we do here? We want to maybe refine it like that. Alright, that's a little better. Could be a little faster, but that's actually pretty good. No, it's not. It's not really responsive enough. Maybe instead of 10, maybe 5. No. No. It's just not quite. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think the part of it is the tilt speed is naturally kind of different. Like, it should be harder to tilt it up and down, I think. Yeah, I think that might have helped out a lot. No, maybe it's just, I'm not sure. This is a little touchy. Yeah, no. This isn't quite working right. Dead zone's not really helping me here. Let's try a little bit less of a dead zone. I think the friction, it might be a little too low. Oh no, it's horribly slow. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, the controller is nice and smooth, but the mouse is kind of jumpy. So I guess I want it to stay the same. Wanted it to stay the same. Mark Ujinre says, would you consider maybe turning this into a slider in a, say, options menu, so that everyone can customize camera sensitivity to their liking? Some might like it slower or faster, you know. That's true, and you're right. But if the default's trash, then, I mean, you know, it's better to make it say it's a sensible default, and at least it's something I would want to play with, and then I can, you know, add options later. So it needs to feel nice and tight, and then the sensitivity can be tweaked, but, like, it's almost wonky. Like, in comparison, this is much smoother. Playing with the mouse is like, it's just really, like, fast. I don't know, or maybe it's not fast enough. Maybe it's maybe it's not fast enough. Let's see. Oh, James Rogers says Godot looks pretty nice. Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. Res996 says, yo, finally made it to another stream. Yo, welcome, man. So the rule is we get a new song when we get a new problem. So until then, this is going to be the song for camera work. Mouse camera work, to be specific. It's not bad, but it's not great. It feels like I can't quite control where he's looking. The dead zone probably is a bad idea. Or maybe it's a good idea, but just a bad execution. Mark Kujinre says, I think it's harder to compare analog controls to the point style of mouse-parented camera systems because you you want to spin your mouse out to do that sweet 360 no scope, you have to do like max sensitivity on the controller to get the same effect. I think you're right, but at the same time, it's still like it shouldn't feel like, even comparing a controller to a mouse. Yeah, sure, there's you know, differences, but like it shouldn't still feel bad to use the mouse. Like I shouldn't say, oh, I want to use the controller because, okay, why did that happen? I have to resolve that camera bug whenever I can get a handle on it. But like I shouldn't like not want to play with the mouse and keyboard because the controls are bad. So like I'm still trying to, like, it just fundamentally does not feel right, and I think that's what I'm trying to resolve. Why does the camera keep doing that? I gotta resolve that one. I gotta resolve that bug. But well, this is okay. All right, this is not bad. It could be better. It's still kind of like all over the place, but it's not bad. It's kind of like one of those things you kind of have to get used to. Okay, all right. This is playable, I think. All right, let's see. All right, time to fix the camera bug. New song. Let's see. Okay. Marco Jr. says, what about using the camera to steer the character? Maybe I'll do that. There's other ways to do it, to do camera systems, so I just picked a very basic one. But like, I'm thinking that maybe it would be better to have like a pointer on screen, and that kind of pushes the direction for forward. Like rather than directly rotating the camera, I'm like putting a point in space invisibly that I want the cameras forward to be. So there's just different ways I could do it. Rez996 says, was importing the model and animations for the character painless, or did you have to do some messing around? It was painless, basically. It was pretty painless. It was automatic. I just have to kind of like learn how it works, but like the actual process is very simple. Fairly simple, at least. So yeah, I would say painless. Okay, so the current thing. Oh yeah, the camera. Okay, so it's bugging out. Let's see. We gotta find the what's going on with the camera here. Let's see. Let's see. Transform is not bad. What am I looking at? So we got the transform. So I think what's going on, for some reason, it's like something's happening that's completely like nullifying the camera's transform. And it's just like completely, utterly like crushing or something. I'm not sure specifically of what's going on. Wait, I'm not. And that's the thing that's okay. There we go. All right. So what's going on? Okay. So the transform of the cam helper is being crushed, or something's happening to it. Because the cam helper's transform should not beat that. So this is, let's see, 7. Okay. Okay, so this is, all right. So this is the scale, I think. Or no, I'm sorry. This is the transform matrix. Okay, so that's X, Y, and Z. So at some point, the cam helper is like doing something that just like completely throws off its sense of transform. Let's see, okay, let's see, transform. So that's the only place I'm using transform. What about translation? Alright, so this might be it. What am I doing? Could be the transform. I'm sorry, translation. Nothing yet. Okay, there we go. So that wasn't it. So it wasn't that. I'm guessing it probably is this rotate on transform basis.x, but it should not do that. As I'm sure you probably know, it shouldn't do that. So let's see something real quick. Let's just clean this up a little bit because we're only going to be working on this for a little bit. So if it is about rotating on the x-axis, Leonard Mayer says, what does the debugger say? The debugger basically shows that the cam helper's transform, like its local transform is completely set to 0. So like x no longer points to 1, y no longer points to 1, z no longer points to 1. It just completely like it's crushed. Leonard Mayer says it could be gimbal lock. Maybe? Yeah, see? It just completely just like blows up. So I guess I could hack it where it's just like, oh, well no, I can't hack it. I shouldn't do that. Let's try. It might be the gimbal lock, but it shouldn't. Well, it might be good gimbal lock. All right, let's try this because it could be that it's like, because rotate Y might be like Euler rotation or something. So let's go ahead and try this. Transform.basis.y, is that right? Road speed times delta. Nope. Nope. Alright, let's see. So we don't want that. We don't want local y. We want global y. Okay, so we just want vector 3, 0, 1, 0. Right. Seems like I'm not sure if it's. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the cause of this is, but we'll keep trying different things. Nope. That didn't fix it. We're still going good on that. Alright, let's see. Oh, what? Godot? Godot, no, what are you doing? I need your help. This isn't the time. Aw, what happened? Maybe it crashed. Maybe? Maybe it didn't? I don't know. It's just not responding. That's really strange. Well, how about this scene from Tokyo in 1960 something, huh? How about that? Look at that. It's interesting. Alright, let's try doing this again. I don't know why it suddenly just stopped responding. It's a beta, don't forget. Beta 1. Every beta likes a beta. Alright. So where were we? So that didn't work. So in short, that didn't work. Alright, let's try just rotating on the x-axis. Let's see. There's the debugger, Leonard Mayer says, there is the debugger tab at the bottom of the output window when you get Godot back. Oh, let me see. Okay, I see, I see. Alright, well maybe I can put a breakpoint before... Well, maybe I can do something to speed it up. Speed up the issue. Let's try this real quick. Break! Break! Okay, alright, so this... so this might actually be a good idea. We're just gonna very scientifically, very logically, do some code that will, yeah, just like run some tests for us, and we'll see where the error lies. Okay. It's happening, so let's see. I don't see any errors here. Let's see. Let's try setting breakpoints before and after. Oh, error listing on port 6007. Oh, it's probably let me see. Hold on. I'm guessing that I have another Godot instance. Yeah. Okay. So it's probably this one. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was wrong. Totally wrong. So wrong. I was so wrong indeed. I was so wrong. Close the wrong one. Okay. Well, let's try that again. Okay. So, oh wait, did I close the right one? Did I close the other one at least? Don't. No, not the calculator. Let's see. No, I didn't. I didn't close the wrong one. Okay, there we go. The right one. All right, good. All right, we should be good to. All right, good. Oh, there you go. You're right, Leonard. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, no, you're. Ah, what's going on? Can I check now? Okay, so it's like crushing the. Okay, well, it's crushing like everything to do this. Let's see. Let's try this again. Hold on. All right. So you were right, Leonard. Thank you very much for the suggestion. You were absolutely correct. Time for maths. Yep. We gotta figure this out, and then we can get a new song. You may have wanted to pause execution before checking that. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I need to pause execution beforehand. So let's go ahead and try this again. All right, there we go. So now it's kind of freaking out. Condition p-axis is normalized equals false is true. Okay. All right, so basically this is not supposed to be happening. All right, let's see. Can I close it like that? Okay, so that's a good way, a safe way of doing it. All right. So I'm guessing that the transform, for whatever reason, is being improperly something. Let's see. Something's not happening correctly with this thing. So let's go ahead and cut down a little bit. I guess I went F5 actually. Or I guess what I can do is say if transform.basis.x is not equal to vector 3 0 0 0. I'm not sure if this will work. Then we can go ahead and do this code, and it can be as destructive as we really want it to be, because it'll only happen once. Like it'll only be a problem once. Oh, whoops. Transform. There we go. It didn't work. Let's see. Transform basis.x. Alright, so really we just want if the x is equal x.x is equal to 0. Let's go with that for now. Or, I'm sorry, is not equal to 0. That didn't work. Oh, because I get it. Because the transform is still screwed up. Okay. So if it's basically if it is 0, then transform dot can we like, I guess maybe we could say equals new transform. Or can I say transform dot like identity? No? Or can I just say transform dot identity? Normalize? No, transform equal, I guess transform. 3, 1, 0, 0, vector 3, 0, 1, 0, vector 3, 0, 0, 1. 3. Okay, let's try that. Just to kind of save things, I guess. Did it find an error? Okay, it looks like it might have fired. Okay, so it found an error. Here we go. Leonard says, looks like gimbal lock. You may need to use quaternions or 2 spatial nodes. I'm super vague, but quaternion doesn't suffer from gimbal lock because it's 4D rotation. You're right. That might be what's going on. I'm not too familiar with gimbal lock. I just don't usually mess with stuff that might end up. I don't usually. 52. Ease rotation. Like usually this isn't an issue, but it is today. It is right now. So we'll have to resolve this. Okay. So let's try, since this is a confirmed issue, let's try just one axis to see if it's a specific axis or what. Let me do that. I don't see any issues. Okay, so I guess there's nothing out of the ordinary there. So is it? I guess it must be both angles, both rotational angles together. Yeah. Okay. Well. So that's that. So it has to be both. So. Zelon 500. Quads have always baffled me. Marco Jr. says, I bet it's Sarai again burning the camera. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, quaternions, they're kind of confusing just because I've heard. I thought that I knew what they were, and then I thought I did not know what they were, but then I thought that I knew what they were. So basically, as far as I understand it, a quaternion is basically you define an axis, and then you define a rotation around that axis. So you say, oh, I want to rotate around the x-axis, right? Like that. So you say add, we'll just put it here for an example, add a cube, size it down, scale it up by something, like that. So you say, okay, here is the x-axis in this direction. We're going to rotate around the x-axis like that. And you say, oh, I want to rotate around the y-axis. Let's, yeah, like that, rotate around. We say, oh, we want to rotate around the y-axis. Well, now we rotate, we define the vector to be, 0, 1, 0. And then you can rotate around the y-axis like that, and so forth and so on. John Hamilton says, "What are you trying to do? Survive." So basically, I'm trying to have a camera that you can rotate. I had it working; it's working fine. It's just it sometimes bugs out and like crushes the transform. So like, this is what it's supposed to look like, which is fine. But at some points, it'll just, the transform of the camera will be obliterated, I guess is the scientific term, like that. And when that happens, the debug console is spammed with errors, and the cam helpers, oh geez. Oh, we're losing CPU power, okay. So yeah, that's bad. So we don't want the camera to, the cam helper to lose its transform. That's basically what we don't want. So somebody said like, use multiple, use multiple nodes. Maybe I'll do that. So I'll have the cam helper be a horizontal rotation, and I have another node that handles the other directional rotation. Let's see. So this is the cam helper, and it handles both horizontal rotation and local tilting rotation. So I could have another one. Zelon 500 says, "You've saved me with that quad explanation." Like, you can check. Please feel free to check it yourself to make sure, because it's I'm not 100% if I understand it. I thought that was the case, but I think I like did some tests and it wasn't correct. But then I think I did some more tests and it was correct. So I was like, I don't know. I have to just try it out a little bit more. But yeah, basically, you define the angle. Whatever, I can't even type today. You define the angle like this. We're just gonna, you know, there's the angle, and whatever direction we point in is the direction that is gonna spin around. So it's gonna spin around this angle here, like this. Something like that. Alright, so we might end up... Mario Gujunre says, "A whole new world." Thank you very much for that comment. So I gotta figure out exactly what to do with this. Maybe I'll... Either I could use quaternions, but I'm not too like good with quaternions. Let's see. How would I do this? So I wanted to rotate around this axis. I guess up the upward axis. This is basically quaternions, though. That's the thing. I'm already using quaternions, aren't I? Because this is a quaternion. This is I'm rotating around an axis. So that already is a quaternion. Okay, I'm gonna see something real quick, because actually now I think about it. At a certain point, basically we gotta see it like at what point is it crashing? Is it kind of crunching? Don't do that one. Okay. It's not. Let's see. So what I'm trying to do, I had an idea, but I don't remember what it is now. Okay, so before it was this, we rotate it on a y-axis vector, and we turn it turns into this here. Then we rotate it on the x basis, and it turns into this after. That's where it crashes. So it might be that the basis isn't necessarily normalized, and that's causing issues. That's I don't think it should be an issue, but that could be the case. That basis.x isn't normalized. Let's try that. It could be as simple as that. Transform that basis.x. Replace it with that. Okay. Let's see if that does anything. Oh gosh, how did that happen? Hold on. What in the world? What in the world? Well, okay. Let's. This isn't working correctly, but let's stick with it. It doesn't seem to be crashing. Okay, it's not crashing, so that might be what we need to do. Alright, cool. Alright, so it's not crashing. That's the most important thing. X local is transform that basis.x.normalized. So why? Yeah, it's very slowly tilting. Now that's interesting. This is very interesting. It's tilting, which it shouldn't do because X local. No, I guess that's possible. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because we want X to always point. Or no, that's actually, it's fine, I think. Let's see, before we did any of this stuff. Oh wait, that's right, it's always been it's always been trashed. Okay, let's see. Alright, this was rotate Y. Let's go back and change that. Rotate Y. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's better. So maybe we'll just leave it like that. I can't tell if, is it... Okay, it is tilting very slowly. Very slowly but surely. Okay. So let's try X local. Because we don't want it to point in any other direction but left and right and forward and back, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we don't want it to point up at all, I think. So X local got normalized. That might be what we need to do. It's still tilting, that's the weird thing. Or am I crazy? I think it's tilting. Yeah, okay, it's tilting. Alright, let's just do this so I can see exactly what's going on again. Because it should not tilt under any circumstances. Yeah, okay, that's... Camera code. Everybody loves it. Like, it's tilting very slowly. I also can't seem to work out like exactly how I'm tilting it. Now it's straight again. I don't know. I'm doing something that's like allowing it to tilt. Xlocal.y. Xlocal is transformed at basis. Liat says it's a feature. Yeah. Pop has a sanity meter, and with time, the viewport slowly drifts to the left. Indicating his guilt for having caused the death of his 4-year-old daughter. It's like, like how and why is this the plot to this game? And like the game like controls and plays the exact same. It's still like happy and fun and everything. It's just a horrible plot behind it. Yeah, it's just it's drifting. Let's see. Let's see. Is it? Am I doing something else wrong? Oh, this is tilt. Okay, it's the tilt. Okay. Okay. All right, I think I'm learning where I'm doing wrong. So it should be not X local, because this is tilt, and it's tilting on local X. So there should be no Z. I'm sorry. There should be no Y. No, that's correct. I might have to come back to this later. I can't quite figure out exactly what's going on that's like making this happen. We've solved a major problem, but we have a much more minor problem to deal with now. Xlocal.z. Alright, let's see something real quick. Let's do that. Let's add a mesh instance so I can see where the camera helper is looking. Give me a cube. Okay. I mean, this isn't as useful as I thought it would be, but that's okay. Let's see. Doppler? Okay, let's see. Is there any way not to look at it? Look through it? There might not be a way. Let's see something real quick. Let's try. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I think I got it. It's probably because I'm rotating here and theoretically updating the local X position. I need to update, like, this is old data by this point. Like, this is the data at the beginning of the frame, and then I'm using rotate, and now the X is pointing in a different direction. That might be it. Yeah, that was it. Very nice. Cool. Resolved. Let's see. I'm sorry, somebody asked about iOS. The Just Junk 7 says, is iOS export supported in Godot? I'm not sure. You can check. Leod says Mac, Linux, Windows, iOS, and Android are there at least. So there you go. And something called Haiku. Zelon 500 says, what language does the Godot engine use? It uses GDScript by default, but there was recently work to like add C# and other options. I think C# is not currently like is in beta 2, but it exists, or it like runs on Mono or whatever. So there you go. So you have, you know, tools and options. Let's go ahead, and somebody mentioned Marco Jr. Yes, new song. You are correct. We solved the problem, so we get a new song. Also, sorry, Leonard Mayer, you said you solved it with quads. If you're interested, sorry for no comments. I missed it. I'm sorry. I was too focused on trying to resolve the problem myself. And quads probably would have been a good solution. So we didn't actually probably need to do normalized. Or no, I guess we do need to normalize it. We just can do it like this, I guess. Normalize. And we don't need that. Okay. That might be good. Leon says, oh no, C# is pretty much fully usable, and more are going to be added. Oh really? I know that like mono, like the mono version of Godot is what C# runs in, but you can't export from it, so I thought it was like not done yet. I'm not sure. But yeah, Leon says it's good to go, so go ahead and try it if you want. I probably would go with that too, as well, just because I've heard that Godot GDScript isn't really that particularly fast performing. But I mean, I don't really need the speed anyway, so. Okay, so we're good. Let's get some more music. Let's get a different song here. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is a classic. Okay. Let me know if it's too quiet. I'm gonna boost up the volume just a tad because it's kind of a quiet song in the first place. Dum, 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 dum. Ooh, dun, 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 dun. You can't see me. It's just like, it's so just smooth, dude. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Lucretia says, "Hey Solar, were you ever able to test function on frames thing in Godot?" No, I wasn't. They haven't made a new beta of Godot. I have beta 1, which is the last beta of version 3, Godot 3. So until they make a new one, I don't think I can test it. I don't think. I'm not sure, but I don't think. But I haven't really had to do anything on animations either, so I'm not 100% if there's a bug in this particular beta, or if it's not working, or I'm doing something wrong rather. So I have to see. Zelon says the tunes are nice. Thank you very much. Liad says GDScript is about the speed of Python, but game logic is never intensive, and all the built-in functions you're calling from GDScript run on C++, so it's negligible if you're not running some super intense stuff all the time. I see. Very nice to know. Liad says you can compile Godot yourself at literally any time. The code is open for a reason. Yep. Oh, Liad says in the Discord, the topic of channel general has a link to nightly builds. Oh, well. let me just let me just slide up and let me just kind of slide on over to go.3builds.digitechnology.com real quick, and let me just if nobody minds taking a little bit of a break. Let me see if they got a Linux. No, they don't. Oh wait, do they? They might. Let me see. They don't have Linux builds, unfortunately. Oh, no, never mind. This is from a couple of days ago, so that's pretty good. This one, yeah, this one's not from too long ago, so we'll go with that. Cool Bagul, thank you very much for the tip. Liad, yeah, Liad. We're gonna be extracting this sucker. Do 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 do. All right, is this the one I just extracted? Yeah. Okay. Lucretia says, I made my first actual shader yesterday and Sunday. It looks tight. Great, man. Congratulations. I'm sorry, there's someone with a Russian name in my chat. I cannot pronounce your name. I just don't read Russian. So, if you want to tell me how to pronounce your name, let me know. This person asked, did you abandon BGE like forever? I mean, like, basically, I don't use BGE anymore. I haven't used it in a long time. So I don't know about abandoned, I just switched. Which is, yeah, I mean, you could say abandoned. Let's see. People are saying it's relatively easy to, John Hamilton specifically said, it's compiling so easily they give you a one-line command in the docs, which is pretty good. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's see if it still works. Looks like it still works. I gotta do something about this camera on the mouse. It's just awkward as heck. Give me the controller. Give me the controller, because that's like the gold standard for camera control for this game right now. Okay, so this is working. So the next thing we need to do is implement hang logic. So we'll try that. Zelon 500 says, I'm booting up Godot now. Gonna check this out. Yeah, dude, check it out. Leonard says, I enjoy sitting with Godot open while watching the stream to mess around with stuff. Yeah, it's very easy to mess around with things. Very easy to add like just some nodes and some like cubes and actually get something working. Lucretia says, I don't know about abandoned, I just abandoned it. Yeah, that's basically what he just said. Oh yeah, basically. Okay, so hang logic. Should be relatively simple, I think. So the plan currently is to attach a raycast downward to pop right in front of him. But I guess we'll need an animation, so let's go ahead and do something about that. Alright, so we're gonna just clone this and we're gonna call this pop hang loop. Let's see. see. I'm thinking like he probably wants him a little bit forward. His body should kind of rotate up if we can help it, which I think we can. This is specifically his face though, huh? We want body. Yeah. Cool, okay. Rotation. I don't think we did anything with position, so we should be good with this. Lucretia says, hang logic for me was always such a hassle. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, I've never done it before, so it's gonna be kind of janky, I know. I already know it's gonna be janky. So, but it should be fun. It should be fun. So we're gonna move him up a little bit, because he's gonna be kind of like trying to pull himself up. Oh wait, we need to set his position there, and then come around here to 11. Move him up a little bit. Actually, a little bit slower probably would be good. Whoops, not location. Whoops, I need rotation. There we go. Can delete these because there's nothing important about them. Pretty cool. Now what we're going to do is actually just make it a little more interesting. Okay, that's pretty good. Could be a little better, but it's not that bad. Oops, we can do a little something with the legs while we're sitting here. I wanted that one. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Leonard Mayer says, can you show me like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker? Maybe so. Maybe so. But that's a little ways away currently. We're gonna have to make do with just hanging for the current stage. Okay, so we saved. we should be able to just export better collada, export, and maybe it'll just show up in Godot. I don't know. Nope. Try reopening real quick. I think I might have to re-import. Zelon 500 says, where can I get those hot off the presses builds again? I got them from... Let me put a link in the description. I can't seem to do it for some reason. Everybody. Okay, there. I would put it in the description of this particular stream. I would put the link in the description of the stream, but I don't want to like forget to take it out or have it be kind of, you know, just passed around without people. Well, I guess it's okay. I just very quickly was like, I don't care. I think it'll be fine. Was it daily build of Godot 3 here? Thanks to Digitechnology on the Godot Discord. Okay. So yeah, big thanks to Digitechnology on the Godot Discord for making these builds for us. Cool. All right. Very nice. Thank you very much, Digitechnology. All right. So we're getting some work. Trying to put in that work. Let's go ahead and I think we'll have to re-import the DAE to properly give these animations. So let's go ahead and try this real quick. Re-import. I don't think there's a link between the DAE and the created scene. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it seems like there's a little. Yeah, like I need to like. Whoops, not that. Open, new inherited, animation player. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. I didn't save any. That's part of the problem. Let's see. Export better collada. We want, yeah, export animation in all actions. Actually, I don't know if I have to export animation. Let's just try all actions. Re-import. No, I might have. Yep, I think I might have. I might have to export animation specifically. Export, save. Nothing. Re-import. New inherited. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, cool, it's there. So I don't have to actually do anything special. So basically when you export from Blender, you'll want to have your better collada exporter. That's from the Godot download page. When you go to Godot, go to the download page, you can get the better collada exporter. You want both export animation and all actions. And then when you create a new scene, a new inherited scene, it'll automatically link back to the DAE file, which is great. Cool. Very nice. So what we're going to do now, we're going to use a raycast to determine when he's able to stand on, hang on stuff. Because it doesn't have to be too exact or anything. We can just put it basically right in front of him. Have him, we'll just have, we'll play the jump, I guess, so we can see exactly where he would be. Or no, wait. We want actually to see where his hang distance, maximum hang distance is. Yeah, that's probably close enough. So we want this to cast to basically straight down. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. Lucretia says, your Twitter GIFs always look so good. What program do you use? Is it only for Linux? I use Peak. It is, I think, only for Linux. You can check it out just to be sure. If you are not on Linux, you can use GIFcam, I believe. It's good. It's, as I recall, it was pretty good. Leonard Mayer says, you should check out the Godot export manager. There's a YouTube video describing what it does, and it makes it easier not to have to remember to change the settings. It's in the same repo as the Better Collada exporter. What does it do? Oh, you don't. You said there's a video that explains what it does. Okay, never mind. So I'll check it. Okay, we want to have a raycast going down, and we want to know. Let's see. Oh, actually, I guess we want another raycast too. We want a raycast directly in front of him, because if he's hanging on to something, then we want to move him to basically the top of the ledge, but then also the front of the ledge, so that he's like right up against it, right? Well, no, I guess that's fine, because the raycast itself is in front of him, so that's fine. So we have the raycast, so we need just a general state. So for this, I think, do they have enums? Yeah, they do. Okay. So state, say active, hanging. Does that work? So I'm like literally figuring out Godot GD script as I go. I'm not really like super familiar with it yet, as you can probably tell. Okay, that works. Okay, so we want his state then to be just active currently. So then we say if state is equal to active, then we want to do all the stuff about movement. Movement, jumping, on floor. Okay, so that should be it. Jumping might be is a little bit of a special case, I guess. That's fine. Let's see how that goes. Problem. Target animal. Target anim. Alright, we can set this out here. Let's see. Leod says Peak is Linux only, but Windows has LiceCap and GIFcam. Yeah, I forgot about LiceCap. That's true. John Hamilton says ShareX is awesome for Windows to make GIFs. Lucretia says plot twist: I'm on a Mac. So you'll have to figure out what to use on Mac. I'm not too up on GIF recorders for Mac, unfortunately. Okay, so everything seems to be working correctly. That's good. Cool. So we need to then say, let's do like that. Else if state is equal to hanging, we want to set his movement speed vector. X equals 0, y equals 0, vec c equals 0. Cool. Jumping should be something he can do regardless of if he's hanging or not. Like if he's hanging, or if he's on the ground, or if he's got his coyote jump. timer. So we want to have all this stuff down here, I guess. Okay, so then we want to say print. Lucretia says, I think Twitter lowers the quality of GIFs. Yeah, super annoying. Yeah, I think it does, and that's kind of annoying, yeah. Git node. Raycast. Let's rename this. Hang. What is it? Ledge Raycast. I want to get that dot. Hit. What's it? What's. No, okay. I want search up. Okay, Raycast. Let's see. Git is colliding. Okay, is colliding. We'll just check that for now. I think I can't tell where the array exactly is. Let me see. Let me add a because I'm pretty sure I'm animating just the armature handle moving around. So maybe if I just like go like that, that might work. So it actually like, oh no. Let's see, git node, pop, arm handle dot, yeah. Oh no. He's stuck. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it might be working, but I'm not 100% positive. Oh, it's saying spawn. I thought it was saying true. I was like, maybe? Let's see. Where's the dust? What? Okay, there we go. Okay. Lucretia says, is there a way to easily visualize Raycast? Yeah, no, kind of. There's no way to, like, I don't think, make it visible. I mean, visibility is on, but a Raycast doesn't exist. It's not a physical thing. Oh, why isn't this enabled? It's weird. Is that why it wasn't working? That is why. Why was it? I must have clicked it by mistake. Okay, well, there you go. That was my mistake. All right, no. Oh, hold on. Leonard Mayer says debug drop down at the top. Visualize visible collision shapes. I see. Oh, and there's the Raycast. Yeah, there's that little line in front of his face. Huh, that's very nice. Very nice indeed. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you for the tip, Leonard. You're helping us out every day, man. And it turns it changes color when it changes color when it touches something. Isn't that awesome? Very nice. Very cool. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed. Cool, 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 cool. All right. So if we do if we do go ahead and say, we'll say array equals get node pop arm handle. There we go. Ledge ray fighting. Okay, so if ledge ray dot is colliding, state equals hanging. try that. So he should freeze when he... he just completely froze. Okay. He didn't like that. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we need to set the that was pretty funny. We need to set the target atom here. Leonard Mayer says you don't have to do get node. What do you mean? Pop. You can do... Oh. Hold on. So you're saying I can do... I did just see that. I just didn't really pay attention to it. So I can just do like that and use like a cash sign to point to it. That's interesting. Does that work? Cool. Yo, it's almost working. Very nice. Okay, so we want to then have him hang. If we want to then have him hang, then we want to move him down. So we want to translation dot brackets plus equal. I guess I want to get the array then. Bar array equals this. Array dot get let's see. We need to get the collision point. Get collision point. So then, let's see. We want to get the diff. Whoops. We want to get the. Let's see. Translation minus. I guess. Minus translation. So the collision point is going to be where, let's see. We want to be offset though. This isn't going to work right. Yeah. So maybe I don't really want to do that. Oops. Maybe I want to actually just set position translation.z equals ray.get collision point. Let's try that. .z. Not bad. No, maybe we could try -1. So that he's actually like on the edge of the platform. It ain't worked. Let's see. Also, he needs to snap way further out. Let's see. Better. 0.5. Let's try that. He's not really on it though. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me see. Oh, what in the world? Oh, Z! My mistake. I meant Y. Still thinking about like Blender. I'm still coming from that. I'm like, Okay, that's incorrect, but okay. Let's see, -4. Maybe it's. Okay, that's nearly correct. Let's see. I thought okay, so I think it's like 2.5 or something. Would be like right where I need it to be. Okay, that's basically correct. in terms of positioning. I still have to like get it right in terms of other things, but yeah, that's not horribly wrong. The thing that we need to do though is align him to the wall, which we can do with another raycast. We also need to check to see if he's moving downward first. Move vec.y is less than 0. We'll just do it like that. So he's falling, he hits the ray. We also want the raycast to ideally be located we probably want kind of a wider check than just like directly in front of him. Let's see. Now he should be able to kind of, yeah. But he can still be kind of far out. So we still need a forward raycast anyway. So this is, we'll just call this down raycast. Or I guess ledge down. And then another one. Ledge forward. This one's going to be right in front of him. Yeah, point straight out. So we have one that goes down, we have one that goes forward. Okay, this is pretty good. Oh, yeah, okay. Ledge down. So when it detects down, then, okay. Vec.y is less than 0. Okay, then we want to set pain. Okay. We're just going to assume that forward also got hit, even though that it's entirely possible it didn't. Translation dot y. No. Translation plus equal forward dot get collision point. Translation, or I guess that minus translation. Let's see. So we want to move him basically to the collision point and then back out by a certain number of units. So we want it to be forward collision point minus, I'm not sure if they have a dimensions, maybe 1. That won't work because it's a vector. It needs to be minus the difference times 1. Okay. I guess the difference. No, wait, times normalized. Well, we'll normalize it. Var diff equal trans forward dot get, I guess. Translation minus forward dot get collision point. And minus diff dot normalized. Diff. Okay, that should be it. RC6, what language is this? Leon said GD's script. Yep, he's right. Oh no. Alright, that's not bad. It's not correct, but that's not bad. We just need to but wait, we probably don't actually want it to be diff. We want it to be the normal. Forward dot get collision normal times 0.5. Let's try that. Because we want him to move out away from the ledge, basically by the distance. That didn't work right. Not right. Let's see. Oh, because I'm. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. We want to do this then. Let's switch these. There we go. Let's move the down and forward raycast out a little bit. It probably could do by. Probably would be good to move them out by maybe maybe another half unit. Forward is probably fine. Leonard Mayer says you'd maybe rotate based on the cross product of the normal to your current rotation. Not sure. That sounds right. I have no idea because I'm really bad with vector math, but or just generally bad with vector math. But like you're right that basically we want to make it so that you can it'll rotate to face the ledge. So to do that, let's see. We might have a simple way to do this. Transform. Or I guess we can, let's see, can we rotate? Can we set the transform directly? Translation, rotation, what are our options? Maybe we could just do it like this. Rotation equal. It took me here, I don't know why. Rotation, okay, is in, yeah, okay. We could try this, let's try it. Although this might be a bad idea. Let's see. Rotation dot. Well, we'll just do it like this. Vector 3, 0, 0, 0. So we can just see what we're looking at here. Huh, that's weird. Why? Huh. Leonard Mayer says quads. Yeah, okay. Alright, man. Quads. Pop arm handle dot rotation. I'll try quads. Hold on. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for just like reset the rotation entirely. Cool. So then what we want to do is say, well, I guess we just do it like this. I guess, yeah, that's fine. Dot rotate vector 3 0 0 0. Okay, let's see. We want to rotate around to face the Leonard Mayer says, let's see. Lucretia says maybe find the difference in angle between the normal and the local z and then rotate that amount. Leonard Mayer says, or just set the rotation to the negative normal. But I think it's rotating it around. Oh, you mean rotate it? Oh, really? Will that work? Let's see. Let's try it. Forward dot get collision normal. Like that. Let's see. No. Okay, that didn't work. But I mean, he's trying so hard. He's trying so hard. Look at this little food product. Look at him try, man. Yeah, no, that's not quite right. Not quite right. But that is not a bad look. Let's see. So a rotation is a vector. So we really want to rotate around one angle. What we want to do is basically have the basis of his y. Let's see. I'm sure that they must have an easy way to align. Wait, how did I do this? Let's see. Oh, there's a look at. Okay, there you go. Look at. That's what we need. So we're just gonna do it like that. Pop arm handle dot look at. Pop arm handle dot translation plus forward dot get collision normal. Vector 3 is gonna be 0 1 0. That's y, which is up, I think, and there, that should be it. I'm not sure if it's right or not. Let's see. Looks like it might be correct. Okay, why did he go like so far to the corner? Let's see. Okay, it's like kind of working and kind of not. Let's see. All right, it's okay. Never mind. All right, okay, and this and not on ground. Oh, I didn't use this variable. Okay. And not is on ground. Okay, so he's on the ground. That's good. Jump. Let's see. Non-existent function is on ground. Is on floor? Okay, my mistake. Okay, I still have to make it so you can jump out of it, but it's not quite right. Why is he facing the wrong direction? Look at his translation plus, or maybe not translation, maybe just the collision normal. Not quite, but I appreciate his effort. Let's see. It's not. Print forward. Get collision normal. Okay, that's yeah, 1. -1. Okay, that's right. So it's just something's not working correctly. Let's see, forward. Did I get negative? No, I know it's not negative. Yeah, it's not quite right. Let's see. Look at. I used to look at before. Translation minus facing. Let's see. Oh, because Papa. Oh, it's probably translation minus. Yeah. I guess it's plus because the translation of the child doesn't update. That's it. I gotta maybe do something to ensure like he doesn't grab the ledge if it's unnecessary, or just maybe just place the block so it's like it's impossible for him to grab the ledge when it's unnecessary. I don't know, but there we go. Cool. All right, so now what we're gonna do, make him get a little bit higher, says his hands are kind of like right on the edge. Okay. Look at him go. He's gonna get up there. What did I do wrong? Let's see. How did I do that? Only grab the ledge when not moving upward and only while jumping is what most games do, I found. Yeah, that's what I am doing, I think. Only when you're... Am I moving... Yeah, I think when you're not moving upward. This would be easier if I just coded the ability to jump out of your ledge like I planned. Oh, okay, I think I know what's going on. Maybe? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so if down is colliding and forward dot is colliding, let's just make sure that's the case. And then also let's make so that you can jump out. Oh, I did that. state equals hanging. Melted butter on non-grabbable ledge. ITF. ITF says melted butter on non-grabbable ledge. Look at him go! Okay, let's see. State equals active. Oh, okay, it's because he's too close. I was wondering, like, why is it not triggering? Okay, I need to move it back and have it cast a little bit further. Okay. There we go. Oh no. Okay, now the thing I need to do is make it so that he is facing, like, it's too dependent on his facing, and his facing is too awkward. Like, it's not, it doesn't update cleanly enough. Let's see. Oh no, let's see. Oh snap, he can grab onto anything, right? It doesn't even have to be a ledge. Oh no, it does have to be a ledge, okay. I was wondering, I was like, really? How did I do that? Let's see. Leonard Mayer says use an area collider. Then you can use a box collider to determine his grab zone. Oh, that might be better, yeah. If I'm going to use a collider, if I'm going to use raycast anyway, I don't have to particularly use a rake. Well, it has to be a raycast because I need to know the top point and the forward point. But I would like to know, have a better range. Also, I've been meaning to change his collision shape. How am I doing that? Okay, somebody said something about, let's see. If you want to guarantee that the forward raycast is colliding, you can, this is Liat by the way. If you want to guarantee that the forward raycast is colliding, you can move the forward raycast to the height of the downward collision point and force an update on it. It's bound to hit the same object, at the same point. Oh, that might be a good idea. If I just make it cast from the down point. Let's see, make it cast from the down point. Maybe I'll do that, yeah. Houseway. How do you manage that? Okay, so he's pretty good currently. I think I want him to move a little bit faster. Let's get him moving a little bit better, a little bit more quickly. Say move 16 instead of 12. Okay, that feels pretty good, I think. Oh no. Okay, let's see. All right, so what's the issue here? Why did that happen? It's because down is detecting a ray collision. This is truly what was always supposed to happen. He was he was born for this, everyone. He was born to be part of the stage. Okay. How can we resolve this? Let's see. We only want him to... Okay, well, he can't grab on a ledge, I mean on a ramp, basically. So we could just check to see if forward detects an angle and disallow it, if so. Let's see. So, let's see. Let's print out forward.getCollision normal. Because basically, under certain circumstances, the collision normal is going to be not flat. It's not going to be flush. Like that. So, like, we want only flat walls to be something you can grab onto. Well, I guess it's fine. It's fine to grab onto, like, walls. Like, if he was to walk, let me delete this. Yeah. So, like, if he's try to grab on this, like, this is fine. Like, this kind of an edge, but not this ledge. This ramp is just it's not grabbable. That normal isn't grabbable. So, like, any amount of Z, any amount of Y is probably bad. Let's try that. Didn't work. I think... Did I not... Because why should be... Let me see. Print forward. Oh, I guess less than or equal to Y. Okay, that should be it. So yeah, now we shouldn't be able to jump on anything like that. Oops. Good. You might need to have a little bit better friction. Okay, let's see. We don't want that. I've been meaning to change this collider shape as well from a capsule to something a little more appropriate. Probably just a cylinder. Unless I can kind of tweak the capsule a little bit. Let's change the music again. Do, do, do. Let's see. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Leonard Mayer says, I really enjoy the random color cubes. Thanks. Yeah, I like them too. They're little, very simple, very straightforward. Add a little bit of a pop. Okay, so this is the collision shape, which is a cylinder, or rather a capsule. Let's see. Maybe just, oh, they don't have a cylinder. Huh. I guess you can compose it with, like, spheres. And, yeah, it's weird. They don't have a cylinder. Really interesting. Let's see. Trying to see how I want to do this. I could try. Clear that. Let's see. Let's just go with a box, I guess, for now. Just go with that for now. See how that controls. Very differently. I guess that's to be expected because it doesn't go up. It doesn't go up ramps. It doesn't go up ramps at all. Okay, so it's completely just like it's like sliding a box around, like you would expect. It gets stuck on edges. Okay. It's very nice. Okay, well, maybe maybe I'll keep the cylinder then, or rather the capsule. It'd be nice if you could set like how round the edges are. Leonard says, get circle on the bottom. I'm not sure what you mean, circle on the bottom. You can set the radius and height, it looks like, but not like how round this is. Because if you could, then you would have a cylinder in the capsule shape too. That'd be a nice little use of nice little approach to things. Leonard says you can add multiple collision shapes to one object. I thought so. I was thinking like, okay, maybe if I add multiple shapes, but I still couldn't like really do what I want. I want this to be kind of flatter, I think. Because if it's flatter, I think that's a good idea. Lucretia says you can't create a custom collision object in Blender and import. Yeah, you could. I can, but it's just I'd like to do this in Godot if possible, just to make it, just to kind of keep it in here, rather than having another thing to import. Let's see, so that works okay. Alright, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Lots of improvements on this little running game. This little third-person action game. Adventure game, whatever you want to call it. Well, let's see. I think I'll stop here. I think I'll stop here for today. I can import a... I can try like a cylinder next time around. Also tilting. Someone mentioned tilting the pop around as he turns. That would be a nice little feature to add to just kind of make him feel more mobile. Whoa. Completely missed that jump. Also might want to use multiple raycasts on the down front. To kind of allow you to like kind of grip onto stuff from the side. But overall, this is pretty good. This is working pretty well. Just wanted to try something real quick to see what it looked like with screen space reflections. That looks cool. Not perfect, but it's I mean, it's definitely like weird looking in certain respects, but it's looks pretty good. So, I mean, like, even still, it gives at least a good idea of what it would look like. Because it's like, it's completely like, does not grab the color in certain respects. But that looks pretty cool nonetheless. Oh no. Alright, well, this is very fun. This is a lot of fun to mess around with. A lot of fun to have people help me out with as well. Help me make it. Lots of fun to find out new stuff about Godot. It's just it's a good it's a good engine. It's a lot of fun to use. A lot of fun to mess around and build stuff in. I recommend it again. And yeah, it's been very nice. If you want to... Margo Junray says, hey Loon, you should add the sound of a popcorn seed popping when he spawns, or have like an animation where he pops to life. Very, very funny. Okay, that might be a good idea. He's got a pop. That's right, he's got a pop. Alright, well, yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's been fun making this cool little game. Progressively on stream, and yeah, hopefully it'll be getting better and better with time. All right, well, I'll catch you another time, and it's been real. Oh, and if you want to like support me, like, you know, making games or videos or whatever, streaming, then go ahead and check the description. I have links to like my gear that's on Steam. You know, my stuff on SoundCloud, my stuff on Bandcamp, Itch. Check it out. Lucretia says, I'm down for some Pop merch. That might be a good idea. Pop is too dang cute to not have some merch of him on a sweatshirt or something. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. It's been fun, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for stopping by.